So here we go, folks. We are so excited to have all of you joining us tonight. But right before we brought in Jose and Katie, I was talking about how much ESGI loves to give back, right? That's what we talked about last week. We talked about previous weeks with our partnerships with so many teachers and different things going on. And this one is just another way that ESGI sponsors a way to give back to teachers. I haven't mentioned anything about what is going on, but if you're watching this and you saw the graphic that was shared, you know we are here to talk about one of my favorite things in the whole wide world, the Teacher Fixer Upper. So I want to hear about this. Teachers want to hear about this. This is going to be so exciting. I know I was always one of those teachers that like if I always said if there was a show like this, like you guys are doing for teachers, I would be the first one because my closets were like I would have been on like Hoarders. I would have liked to be on Fixer Upper. So first off, tell everybody about Teacher Fixer Upper, how it started, where it's come from, because I know you guys have this has gotten big, and then let's get into what this year is going to be.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll talk about where it came from, and then I'll let Katie talk about like you know, like what it's been like and what we've done, or you know, that kind of thing.
All right, yeah.
And then after she shares about that, I'll tell you all of the details of this year. How about that?
Sounds good.
Okay. Well, all right. So Teacher Fixer Upper started about 3 years ago, I believe, and it started with ESGI. ESGI wanted to, like always, wanted to celebrate teachers and give back, and they were thinking like, how cool would it be to do a classroom makeover? And so they approached several like companies, and they came and approached me, and I know, I don't know, it just they kind of got the whole thing running, right? And so I came on board and helped them design the room, and it was really cool. I mean, it was like the best experience ever. We had so much fun just going in and transforming this. It was, I think she was a first-year teacher, so she didn't really have much in her room. So it was nice because it was like a blank canvas. But yeah, it was so much fun, and it was only meant to be that one time. It was going to be that one makeover that we did. And I told ESGI, I said, I love this so much, and I would like to keep doing this. If you guys are okay with that, I would like to kind of take this from you guys and just continue it, right? And they were totally cool with that. So yeah, so that was the first year that we did it, and then we've done it 2 years since. And it's definitely grown. We've done a lot. So I'll let Katie talk about it, because that's whenever Katie joined us. She joined us for the next 2 makeovers, and she became one of like my co-host. And yeah, we've had so much fun. So I'll let you talk, Katie, about how that's been.
Okay, so yes. So the first one, it was the first one that Erin was a part of, right?
Yeah.
So our friend, Erin from Erin's Ink Designs was hosting with Jose on the first one. And I don't remember, for some reason I couldn't make it because we both would have been there. But yeah, I was able to make it for the next 2, and we have just had so much fun doing these rooms. And it's just been awesome, because I know the last one that we did, it was just, the time before, actually, it was just at this school where it was an old building, and it wasn't even a school. It had been something else. And so they were having to like have the kids keep all their supplies in these baskets, and the kids would tote the baskets around, and like it was a primary school, and like everything was just too big for the kids.
Oh yeah. Well, remember it was I was like, that's true. I couldn't remember, but it was because it was an old high school, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the elementary school got like a snowstorm or something. Yeah.
And the roof collapsed or something, fell in.
True.
But anyways, so it was just so cool to be able to, you know, come in and transform this space into more of a primary classroom and giving them, you know, things that they needed. We have so many sponsors that, you know, just donate products. So we're just able to deck it out. And then Jose and I get to go shopping and have lots of fun and buy all the decorations. And we even go to like Home Depot.
See, that's the thing I don't think people like. I know the emails went out this week from ESGI. We sent out the email about the contest. I know Jose sent that out as well. And I know people see that and they think Classroom Makeover. But you guys, they do this so much more than just a makeover. Like, this isn't changing out your bulletin boards and putting up some posters. This is building things and painting and restructuring how the room might lay out. I mean, it truly is a transformation.
Well, and it's a transformation for us too, because we are not builders. So we are I know we were like, okay, well, let's take out our little notebook and try to like figure out like, and so there we are like with the guy at Home Depot. We're like, well, you see, we want to make a stage and it's going to go in a classroom. And he's like, why would you want a stage in a classroom? And we're like, just that's what we want. Like, just help us make the stage. And like, so, you know, and then I remember it was so funny because we had all of the measurements and everything cut and all that. And for some reason, I had to leave. Like, a few of us had to leave, and then a few of us were staying there. And I was just like thinking, oh my gosh, I hope that this stage looks like a stage when I get back.
It totally did.
It totally did. I got back, and it was completely painted. There was words on the side of it. I mean, it looked better than I even imagined. Like, it was awesome. So good. Yes.
No, I'm not the one that built it. I think it was Kristen from ESG.
I know it was, because she just commented that. And I remember calling, I think I was on the phone with Kristen about a training or something we were trying to do with ESGI. And I call her and she goes, I'm going to have to call you back because I'm trying to find Jose and I'm trying to find Katie and I don't know where anybody is, but I'm trying to build, like, she went all out to get that stage done.
We do. Like, we start getting in panic mode because we have so much stuff to do and we have like 2 days to do it.
Right.
So by the end, we're like, just get it done.
Yeah.
But I think that's what's cool about it is I think when people, I mean, if any of you watching have seen the transformations, they have been amazing. I know, I don't know if all the stuff was released from the last one, but I saw some pictures because I know you partnered with the live studios for the last one as well. It looked amazing. So when you guys are listening to this and thinking, well, they built this, I mean, it really does transform the classroom in a way. And like Katie just said, in a couple of days, this isn't like, you know, planning this out, they're going to be there for, this is a surprise, like boom, boom, just like the TV show. I mean, it is really just a quick transformation. I just saw Jana commented and said nail guns are fun. That would be the next step. Air compressors and nail guns. So let's talk about what the new contest is going to be, how people can enter, what they can expect. I don't know if we can share any details. Like I said, I know emails went out. So if you guys are on ESGI's email list, you should have gotten an email with the subject line that says Classroom Makeover. But tell us, what's coming like this year?
Okay, well, we're super, super excited to officially announce right here on this live that our presenting sponsor this year for the makeover is none other than the Kindergarten Smorgasbord.
Talk about another person that loves giving back to teachers. Always.
Yes.
Always.
Yes. So we're so excited to have him, Greg, Smedley Warren, and Jason on board. They are super excited and super motivated to just help make it an even like bigger thing than like every time we're trying to grow it every year. And so we're super excited. He's going to be our presenting sponsor. And not only that, we also have National Business Furniture sponsoring it again, and they have amazing classroom furniture. So we're excited that they're going to be a part of it again, and an even bigger part of it this year, which I'm super excited. And then not only that, but some of our other sponsors are Gary Brooks is sponsoring us.
Okay, so let's talk. Let's back up. When you say presenting sponsor, I'm assuming that also means that Greg is going to be like giving this teacher all kinds of kindergarten smorgasbord stuff. Is that what you mean? But tell us about.
Well, as a sponsor, here's the thing. So, you know, whenever we first started this, it really was mostly just like ESGI and Berto & Co.
Right.
Like kind of funding it, right? And we wanted it to be affordable. We wanted to show ideas that were very affordable for a teacher to use and make. And we still like sharing that. But honestly, it got to a point where we wanted to do so much more to give back to teachers that it definitely became a big expense that we felt like we couldn't take on our own. And so
because
that's
we're
when
all
we started.
teachers.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Family, you know, and
And so that's whenever we started reaching out to other companies and other just people in general to see if they would be willing to sponsor it, right? And so this past year, we decided to have like tiered sponsors that would give them benefits of like, you know, they're going to have a little commercial inside of the episode that they can showcase some of their products. They're going to be able to join our mailing list, and we're going to send out some promotions throughout the summer, stuff like that. So as the presenting sponsor, they are, first and foremost, we're so grateful because they are contributing the most funding to this classroom. So they're going to help make it amazing,
That's awesome.
right? We could not do it without them. And then obviously they're going to get the perks of being the presenting sponsor with some other things that we're going to provide for them. So
Very
that's
cool.
really, really cool.
Very cool.
So,
All right, I didn't interrupt you because I know I'm thinking like
yeah.
teachers are listening to this, they're like, oh my gosh, I love kindergarten smorgasbord stuff. Does that mean I'm going to win a bunch of like prizes? I hear Gary Brooks.
Yeah,
does that mean, like he's going to like be there to speak to my staff? Like I'm just curious.
That's a good question. Actually, I did speak to them, and depending on their schedule, because I know it's summertime, there's a lot of stuff going on. I know he has a lot of presenting that he does, and he has his own conference, etc. But depending on their schedule, they would love to be there for the reveal. So he might possibly be there for the reveal, which would be really, really cool. Especially for whoever the winner ends up being, to have kindergarten smorgasbords there. So yeah,
amazing. I hope
right. So excited.
Awesome.
So yeah. And like I said, Gary Brooks is going to be a sponsor as well, and so is Dee Dee Will. Yay!
That's so fun.
We're really excited.
You said
really,
summer.
really excited.
That means this contest is happening. It's live. Tell us, how people enter, when this is done, when they can expect to hear about a winner. When is it all happening?
Okay, well, right now we're taking applications, and applications run through the next 2 weeks. So get your applications in. If you want to apply, you go to teacherfixerupper.com. That's it, just simple and easy. teacherfixerupper.com, apply. And after the 2 weeks, it'll take us about a week to go through all the applications. It's a pretty lengthy process of just like reading them and going through them. So at the end of the month is our goal. May 31st is our goal, is to announce who the winner is. So hopefully within that week, we'll be able to narrow it down, contact principals, interview, and all that. So we'll announce May 31st who the winner is. And then we plan to work with the winner to see when is best for them, for us to go to their school and do the whole thing. So that kind of depends at that point. We're thinking it's going to be sometime in July, but it just kind of depends on the winter and kind of their school and when we can actually go.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, there you go. I keep seeing people commenting and saying, I want to win.
I
This would
wanna
be
win.
awesome. My room needs it. There you go. teacherfixerupper.com. You have until the 24th to send in your application. And this can be from anywhere. Is that right? Like, this isn't, I know you guys are we're all from all over the country.
Right.
Yes. We're traveling last year or 2 years ago. We traveled to Boston, all the way to Boston, Massachusetts. So yeah, we will go wherever. So apply, get those applications in. And the really cool thing that ESGI is doing right now, since, you know, we're all about celebrating ESGI, we're on the ESGI right now, I want to let you guys know, ESGI is increasing your chances of winning by 5 times if you sign up for a trial right now.
That's
so
awesome.
you want to make sure you get the trial in, and the code for a free trial is TEACH21. So the way that we're going to end up doing it this year is a little different than we've done it before. We're actually going to draw like 3 names from a hat. That's how we're going to decide on our top 3. So that's why it's really beneficial to get your name in there a ton of times, as much as you can. So we're going to draw 3 names from a hat, and then we're going to decide upon those 3 people. We're going to start interviewing those 3 people. And seeing who wins. So that's why, you know, it's beneficial to sign up.
That's awesome. All right, and Kristen just backed up what you said with the 5 bonus entries. If you're already an active user of ESGI, make sure you use your account username when you sign up to win, or when you send your application for Teacher Fixer Upper. That will get you your 5 bonus entries. But if you're not an ESGI user, head to esgisoftware.com. Use that promo code that Jose just mentioned, TEACH21. And that will get you your 5 bonus entries into the Teacher Fixer Upper. Someone just commented that, again, I missed it. How do I enter? Head to teacherfixerupper.com. That's how you enter the contest. Fill out your application. You have until May 24th. Did I read that right? Kristen?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. And then May 31st. I cannot wait. Like, I feel I'm not even entering because I'm part of this, but I'm so excited to hear what it's going to be. Like, I want to win. That's amazing. You know what? I mentioned, like we've all said so many times tonight, ESGI is all about giving back to teachers, and this is just another example. So, teachers, the thing I keep thinking about this is, yes, we give back with like these free trials, and we help with different projects that are going on, and we help with assessments, but this is truly going to change a teacher's life. You know, someone who absolutely needs, especially this year, right? Absolutely needs a little pick-me-up. I wish we could give it to everyone. Like, I wish there was a way to do that for all
And
teachers.
like you
but
said, it's not just a makeover. These sponsors,
Right.
they donate so many resources and so many products and furniture and like so many things for them to use in their classroom with their kids. It's amazing. So.
Oh, and you know what? I'm glad you said that, Katie, because we're getting so many donations this year from sponsors. We talked about, we haven't figured out exactly how many, but we do intend on selecting like some runner-up people that we're going to select out of the hat. So that's another reason why it's good to put your name in there multiple times, because we're going to just randomly select people to give some of these sponsor prizes out, since we have so many prizes that the sponsors are giving. And some of them might just be digital resources that are amazing from the Kindergarten Smorgasbord and DD Wills. Some of them might even be entries to some of these conferences that they are hosting, like the Educator Summit or the Elevate conference, just all kinds of stuff, and products from some of these companies. So yeah, you want to make sure that you enter, because there's going to be also runner-up prizes for other people. So yes.
That's awesome. That's awesome. You know, I know when Katie just mentioned that too, like it's not just the makeover part of it. I remember seeing some of the transformations and the tears in some of the teachers' eyes, and they're like, I finally have a library. Like, these are things that these teachers haven't been able to afford for themselves. Or like you mentioned, that school that was I think Kristen commented the roof had collapsed on that elementary school, so they were using a high school. Like it's truly giving back to what a teachers need. This is not just about fluff and stuff. This is helping a teacher with things they need and making it look pretty darn awesome in the making. So no doubt in my mind that this year is going to be bigger and better than ever before with you two at the helm. It's always amazing to see what you guys can come up with. So first of all, thank you. I saw Jana just come and said, Sean.
You know, the fun thing too is that Sean has always wanted to go to one of the makeovers and he never is able to make it. And this year, actually, he is gonna be there. So he just found out today. Do what?
I said, did I even know that?
Oh, no. So this year, he found out today, he talked to his job and he told them like, hey, you know, at some point during this year or this summer, I need to take off. And obviously he didn't know exactly what the date is yet, but he at least got the okay from his bosses that whenever that day comes, they're gonna let him take off.
That's cool.
So he's super excited about that because he's always wanted to go, but it's just never happened. And honestly, since like, because of COVID and he's been cooped up and everything, I think his bosses felt bad for him. So this kind of worked in his favor.
Well, you know,
but I did want to make a mention about something that Kristen was just saying too, that I want to make sure that we do say. I know this is a lot of information that we're giving out, but anyone who signs up for a trial right now as well, we are giving at the end of this month, whenever we announce the winner, everyone is going to get a bundle, an amazing exclusive bundle package from some friends of ESGI.
Yeah.
And it's just, I mean, these amazing people, Dr. Jean, Marcia McGuire, Kim Adsit, Deanna Jump, Dee Dee Wills. I know that I'm missing people, but just a bunch of people have teamed up and they're going to give some amazing resources in a bundle. And so, yeah, so anyone at all who signs up for a trial and then applies for the Fixer Upper is going to get that. So if you think you're not going to win nothing, you're going to get something. So there's that.
But I want to go back to what you said about Sean is always going to go because Adam has always wanted to go too. So I'm thinking like there needs to be a photographer there, right? Like, do we need one? Do we need a videographer? Like,
yes, Adam. Do you want to come into the Fixer Upper?
Yeah, I want to be a part of the Fixer Upper.
Well, come on.
Let's do it.
I expect to hear all the details, but yeah.
Okay.
You know what, guys? Honestly, just hearing you share, I know you just said we're sharing all kinds of information, but hearing the amount of information about giving back that you're sharing it just blows my mind. You two, I know I said this about Katie and Holly last week, like you two together never cease to amaze me either with your generosity. So, so excited. Kristen just said, come on, Adam. Well, Kristen, you can make that work. I'm working with ESGI, so come on. No, I really do. I'm so excited to call you guys friends. I'm honored just to chat with you, and I love that you two just want to do this. This isn't about making. I mean, you're spending your own money. Let's get this right, people. They're not. This isn't a job. This isn't like they're getting on HTV and making millions of dollars to do it.
Yeah.
Jose always goes over budget.
I know. I'm like,
the
Sean.
real reason Sean is coming.
I know. That is the real reason Sean is coming. Because Sean is like, you said that you were just going to spend this much, and you went and bought a couch, and you bought a...
That's why Sean never gets to leave work, right?
Yes. Okay, well, let me ask you this, Adam. Are you good with tools?
I can build.
Okay, good.
He just built a grill today.
I just put together a grill for, yeah.
Yes!
I've built a few things in my time.
There we
Good.
go.
Okay. All right. Good.
All right.
Adam the builder.
Well, thank you both. Thank you for everyone for all the comments too. I saw so many people saying just entered, just entered, just entered. So
Yay!
there's going to be a lot of entries for you guys to go through. But remember, Go to esgisoftware.com, sign up for that free trial with Teach21. You get your 5 bonus entries. If you're watching this and you are an ESGI user currently, make sure that you use your username when you enter for Teacher Fixer Upper so that you get your 5 bonus entries as well. But regardless, Jose, I'm so glad you mentioned the pack from all of our friends, because no matter what, if you enter, you're going to be getting some pretty cool products from all of our friends at ESGI that have put that together for you. Yeah, this is going to be amazing. So we're going to have to circle back when this is all announced and share more here on ESGI Live. But until then, Jose, Katie, thank you so much for all you're doing for teachers.
Thanks for having
Yay!
me.
All right.
Thank y'all. Thank
Go
you.
enter the contest. Go enter the contest.
Go, go, go.